and a very good Sunday morning to you. This is the first of Felixstowe News' Sunday special interviews. Today's victim is a man I know quite well, surprisingly. He's a guy called John Goodwin. He is one of Felixstowe's county councillors, and above all, he comes across as a man who's actually very interested in our town. He's a local guy, he looks after an area of the town, and I think he looks after it well. So today we've asked him into the library, which is one of his special concerns, to get him to chat about that and other topics. You've got a special interest in libraries, I suspect, because you like them a lot.
I do, and I absolutely love Felixstowe Library. It's no secret, it's an exemplar library in Suffolk. The staff here, the customers that use the library, everybody loves this place, and it's trite, but it's the staff's and the customers' library rather than the county council's library, and long may it continue so.
Now, we're very lucky here because we're actually keeping our library.
We are.
What's the reason for that?
Well, the criteria are the county libraries, which I'm delighted to say Felixstowe is one of. The county libraries will stay no matter what. The community libraries, like the small ones, places like Lavenham, Keddington, all the rural ones, they are the ones that are in danger. If a village parish council or somebody isn't found to take those libraries on, then unfortunately they will close. It's purely cost. Costs are horrendous.
What nearby libraries are that will close? Are there any others on the peninsula or on the...
Nothing on the peninsula, I don't think. I've got the list, but obviously you don't want to see me looking through that at the moment. My big concern, I represent Felixstowe and the Trimley villages, and that is my prime concern. And I am absolutely thrilled and delighted this library is safe. If I just tell you a little bit about costs. Each time somebody steps through the door of Felixstowe Library, there's a cost to the library service of £1.96. The Suffolk average is £2.38 per visit. The worst community library, I believe, is somewhere around about £7.80 per visit. That's not books, that's just walking in the door, costs the county council and obviously us the taxpayer £7.82. And there's one of the Waveney mobile libraries that costs £13, again £13.80 something, every time somebody sets foot on that vehicle. And in fairness, that's unsustainable. You might as well go in villages and throw books into the gutters and let people help themselves. It's just, we've got to draw a line somewhere.
Because the actual buying price of books is less than the cost of the visitor walking.
Absolutely, and it's just totally not sustainable. But I hate the thoughts of any library closing, because reading is the most fantastic thing, where the pictures are brilliant. The pictures are in your head, they are the best. But fortunately, as I say, this library, as fantastic as it is, will stay. But there are three groups of people interested in running the library, and in the fullness of time we shall find out who it is that's going to do that very thing.
Right, so when we say the library is staying, that means that professional library staff may not be staying?
Depends who takes it over, I suppose, is the short answer. Whoever takes over may want to bring their new staff in. I can't for the life of me see why they would, because the staff here they are the library. It all goes hand in hand, it really does.
When you say people taking it over, is this effectively a privatisation?
In a way, it will still be under the auspices of the county council. The more this has been going on, the more I've learned about how the library service works. And one of the things that all the Suffolk Library Service at the moment has its own spine of books, which to you and I would be a warehouse. The spine of books from Suffolk is going to cease, and it's going to become a regional one. So when I say regional, it will join the counties of the Eastern region: Suffolk, Norfolk, Essex, Bedfordshire, Hertfordshire, Cambridgeshire. I amazed myself there. The 6 counties, they will own and operate the spine of books. The service will still be the same, but obviously there's a huge cost saving there. And whoever takes this library over, that will, as I say, it will still run under the auspices of the county council, but there will not be any of the huge bureaucratic costs that are associated with the library at the moment.
When we look at the library, then we are feeling pretty safe at the moment, although
yes,
there will be doubtless changes.
I think there'll have to be changes. Anybody changes anything, you get a new management organisation there will be changes. I've said to several people, I've never worked for a huge organisation, but I know several people that have, and they all say, well, if it was mine I wouldn't do it that way. And I think that would be true of any of the arms of Suffolk County Council that become businesses. People will seek to do them more efficiently, more effectively, but with the library, really desperately with the library, I hope that they maintain the services they give. And it's not just books. I mean, I don't know how much you use the library, but there's so much goes on. There's the Top Time, which is just, it started here in Felixstowe by Lynn Gibbs, the past manager. There's now, I think they have 13,000 Top Time sessions throughout the year in the county of Suffolk. That all started here in Felixstowe, and our Top Time crew are just unbelievable. I mean, you have to see them. You will get insulted, but you just have to see them to see how good they are. They are fantastic people.
When we look now at the libraries in terms of a timescale, when do you expect things to start changing with the library?
I think it will happen fairly quickly. I'm not exactly sure what the timetable is, but because so much money has got to be saved at the county council, we're trying to get everything done, obviously properly, but as quickly as possible. You just cannot afford to hang about. There's so much money at stake, and as we all know, we're not getting the money. There'll be no council tax increase this year. Government grant has dramatically decreased, so you can only spend what you've got.